What's happening, people? The Liverpool Prophet back again with another match reaction. Liverpool 3, Southampton 1. Liverpool go 16 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. There's not much to say really today, because I thought all in all today was not a good performance. It was I wouldn't say it was a bad performance. I thought we were pretty okay, but going into the game, a lot of people today would have said we expect to score 3-4 goals and win comfortably. I said personally that I think we'll win the game, but I don't see this being a 4-5-0 game. I think it'll be a game where we'll win by about 2-3 goals. I didn't see this being a high scoring game at all today, and it wasn't a high scoring game. We did win 3-1. I predicted a 2-0. Unfortunate not to get the clean sheet, but our defense is always leaky, man, for a goal or two. So it's we'll take it, man. We did get the 3-1 win. But I have to say the first half, I thought the first half we were really I don't know. I thought we dominated the first half, and I've got to be honest, we were pretty dominant in the first half. Second half, just is what it is. But all in all, I think Southampton came pretty much to Southampton pretty much just came to not get smashed. You know what I'm saying? Like, them leaving with a 3-1 today is a good result for Southampton, really, considering people were predicting 6-5, 6-0. I think if I'm a Southampton fan, which I'm not, but I would be happy with a 3-1. I think that's pretty respectable coming to Anfield and leaving with a 3-1. A lot of teams have come here and gotten 7-0s, 6-1s and all that stuff. So I think it's respectable for them. And I thought, all in all, I thought Southampton played well today. They gave us a good game, which is odd because they've gotten smashed in literally every single game they played, man. Tottenham have smashed them at home. United have beat them. Dead United down in 15, they beat them. Arsenal beat them. And I just find it a bit funny how they come to Liverpool, they come to Anfield, and they actually play really well. I mean, this is the first time I've seen Southampton actually play good in a game. Strange, man. It's funny how these teams want to show up when they play us, but they roll over for the likes of City and Arsenal. But it is what it is. I thought Salah had a pretty quiet game today. I know he scored 2 goals, 2 penalty goals, but I think all in all, Salah's his game wasn't really there today. He wasn't really the fluid Salah that we know and love. He was a lot better than he was against PSG though. He was a lot more involved today, but I think all in all, Salah was still pretty poor. And it's like I said, it speaks volumes to how good Mo Salah is. He had a really poor game today, but he still scores 2 goals. Levels, man. Top players, which Salah is one of them, find ways, to score and be impactful when they're not having good games. And now that is Salah. I think Salah is the 4th highest goal scorer of all time in the Premier League. But we'll still hear this bollocks about Hazard being better. I think that's a debate that needs to end now. Level on goals with Sergio Aguero. Personally, I think by the end of the season, Salah's going to be in that top 3 of all-time goal scorers. I think he is going to overtake the likes of Aguero and others. But yeah, man, I thought we had a not great from Salah, but he scored the goals, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Darwin Núñez, I've got to credit Núñez as well today. I thought today he had a pretty good game. He was pretty impactful. You just never know what you're gonna get with Darwin Núñez. Sometimes he can be brilliant. Sometimes he can not score and also impact the game. Sometimes he'll miss a bag of chances, and we're all sat there screwing at him. But I thought today Darwin Núñez had a pretty solid game. A really good goal from him. That was a brilliant ball played in by Diaz, and a good finish by Darwin as well, straight into the roof of the net. Goalkeeper was never stopping it. Yeah. A good goal from Darwin and a good performance. But we have to touch on the Southampton goal, because I don't know what the hell happened there. Alisson and Verge, after having such good games against Paris on Wednesday night, today I don't know what the hell was going on with the goal. The ball came into the box. I don't know what Virgil was trying to do, whether he was trying to whether he tried to clear it and missed it, or whether he's trying to let it run out of play. But whatever happens, the Southampton player comes in, nicks it off. I'm not sure what Alisson was doing either, coming all the way out, leaving that whole side of the goal exposed. But that's how they scored. I think their goal came from an error from our boys. But I'm not going to get too much into Alisson. I think Virgil, you got to be better there. But I think Alisson, he is the best goalkeeper in the world, and he is prone to mistakes every now and then. So we have to accept that he's going to have an off game every now and then. But majority of the time, Alisson is going to be Alisson, and he's just going to bail us out. But it was a really poor mistake. It was a poor mistake, and I think both Alisson and Virgil have got to take some of the blame for that goal. But never in doubt today. Even when we were 1-0 down, I never once thought we're not going to win this game. I was sat there at 1-0 down thinking, okay, we'll still win this 3-4-1. Second Southampton concede one goal, they crumble, and instantly it's 2-1 to us. So I never once thought today that we weren't going to win. And we did get our win. And 16 points clear at the top of the table. Obviously, United are playing Arsenal next, For any of you Arsenal fans out there that still think that there's a chance of you guys winning the title, I think that's a must win for you guys tomorrow evening. But yeah, man, 16 points clear. Even if Arsenal win, that's still 13 points. It's a nice gap at the top of the table for us. And I think now we can start to take our eye off the Prem a little bit and maybe focus on the Champions League a bit more. Personally, I think we'll get. I think we win the Premier League, and I think we'll win the Carabao Cup. I expect a tough game against Newcastle, but I think we'll get the job done. So I expect us to win the Prem and the Cup. But I feel for the Champions League, I think we may come unstuck in the Champions League, if I'm being honest. I think if we come up against, obviously with Villa in the next round, most likely we will play if we get past Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be a tough one, but I'd expect us to make it past Villa. And I'm going to be honest, I think we might come up a bit unstuck. Whichever Madrid team we play, because both of the Madrid teams are excellent sides. They're both going to give us a run for our money, but I think we could come up unstuck against either Atletico or Real. It's going to be a big ask getting past both of those two over 2 legs in the semi-finals. And of course, we've got to be confident and believe, but I think the Champions League might be the one that we probably end up sacrificing, and we end up getting both the cups, which I'll be honest is still a successful season for Arne Slot in his first year to win 2 trophies. He's won 1 big one. Ideally, you want to be greedy and get all 3, but 2 trophies is still very good for Slot. So maybe we do end up sacrificing the Champions League. But hopefully we can win all 3 trophies. We're still going strong in all 3. We're still going strong in the Champions League. So who knows where that leads? I think we've won the Prem. I think the point difference is too much now for Arsenal to claw back. You're looking at us having to lose 4 games and them having to win all their games, which it's not going to happen. I expect us to win the Cup, like I said, and we'll see where we go in the Champions League. But we keep going strong, man. Let's keep going strong, boys. Let's keep going strong. Liverpool Prophet out. I'll speak to you guys very soon. Up the motherfucking Reds.